You know, the last time I left this vault feels like a lifetime ago. Had nothing but my pistol, a knife, some ammo, a couple stim packs to keep me alive. And look at me now. An experienced badass with a crew of badasses who back me up. And well, we've been given a task to kill the super mutants or blow up the lab that's been making them. You know, I can't help but feel a little bit shafted right now, because I mean, last time I left this vault, I at least had a clue. You know, there's a vault somewhere to the east. Go and find it. Bring back the chip. And this time they've given us, well, they've given us nothing. They've said, somewhere out there. Go find it. Good luck. Gee, thanks, Overseer. I mean, it's not like I'm the future of the vault or anything. I mean, you could bear to give me a little help. And right now we only have two places we haven't been yet, I think. We've been everywhere else here. The only thing left, to my knowledge, is the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood and the Boneyard. And we're gonna go to the Boneyard first. Or rather, sorry, we're going to go to the Brotherhood first because, well, A, they're closer. I feel better because the chems wore off. Thanks for interrupting me, game. We're going to go to the Brotherhood because A, they're closer. And we need to reset our destination because Fallout 1 had that issue. Because A, they're closer, and B, well, I'd like to find out about this gang of technological freaks who apparently make you eat a goat or something like that. Make you kill a goat to join. At least that's what the guy in the hub said. Not sure how. Oh crap! What is this? What is this? Oh, it's just a scorpion. Out of nowhere, a rad scorpion suddenly strikes in the middle of the mountains, where we did nothing. This rad scorpion just burst out of nowhere and took us by surprise. Gee whiz! What a terrifying enemy. Sorry, I'm just laughing because, you know. Oh no, a rad scorpion! Whatever shall I do? So here is the Brotherhood. Now, what we were told is that they don't let anyone in unless they're part of a caravan. Hopefully, we can get them to make an exception for us. Let's put our guns away. Be friendly with the locals. Let's talk to the guy with both a name and a face. Cabot, an initiate of the Brotherhood of Steel. Is this it? Where's the rest of it? Hello.
Hello, and welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel. May I ask your business here?
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm sorry, I really can't. They said not to. Goodbye.
Well, I'm gonna keep bothering you, alright?
Hello. What do you need now?
Wait, I changed my mind, apparently. Can I barter with you? No, this person will not barter with you. I've changed my mind, apparently. I would like to join the Brotherhood.
Well, I talked to the High Elder, and he said that not just anyone can join. He said you have to complete a quest first.
Really? In the 2 seconds between that conversation and this one, you talked to the High Elder while staying out here and just staring at me with your minigun. Did you do a quest before you joined?
Not exactly, but things are a bit different right now.
Different? How exactly?
I'm sorry, I really can't. They said not to. Goodbye.
Is that your answer to everything? I can't. That they said not to.
Hello. What do you need now?
Let me join the Brotherhood.
I talked to the High Elder, and he said that not just anyone can join.
What kind of quest?
You have to go to the ruins of the Ancient Order that's south of here. You've got to go inside and bring back something that proves that you were there.
And how will you know it came from that place?
This place is high tech. There's things inside like you've never seen before. Oh, it's also radioactive.
He says, you know. Oh, it's radioactive. Okay, I'll do it, I guess.
You'll do it? You will? Great. Just bring it back here. Good luck.
Asshole. What do you mean you can't believe they're sending him down there? Down... What am I not being told? Alright. Fine. Let's go. Let's go find out what we're not being told. We've got a new map marker. The glow is all the way down here. You know what? Since it's on the way, let's stop by... What's it called? The Boneyard. Why is it called the Boneyard? Didn't the guy the guy in Junktown who marked it on our map called it Adytum? What's Adytum? Is that a special word? You know what? I'm beginning to feel like I haven't saved recently enough. And that would be... Oh, what is... Hello? What the heck is this? I know exactly what this is. This is an... I've informed myself, hey, they're really out there. I see bones. With the alien blaster on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most powerful energy weapons in Fallout. Look at how much damage that does. That does 30 to 90 damage. Now, for comparison, look at my sniper rifle. 14 to 34. That thing has almost, you know, its minimum damage is almost as good as my sniper rifle's highest. Unfortunately, we have neither energy cells nor energy weapon skill. What's on this guy? Oh, Ian, what was that? Oh my gosh, I've forgotten about that. We have an alien blaster and a portrait of Elvis on the alien spaceship. We're taking that with us. I don't care what anyone says. We're taking the portrait of Elvis. Can I go in here? No. You find a small label that reads, Property of Area 51. Return if found. Oh my gosh, I love this game. This game is just so good. Wait, before we go anywhere, we need to save our game in a new slot. Because I don't want to lose this. And knowing my luck, I'll step out of this and just get immediately mauled by super mutants. So, Boneyard. What is the Boneyard like? Adytum, huh? I better put my weapons away while I'm here. Okay, fine. Who said that? Was it you? A regulator? A regulator. Welcome to Adytum, stranger. Watch yourself, we'll be watching you. I would like to enter, if that's alright. Zimmerman might have use for you. Come inside, but remember, we're watching. Okay. You look special. A stern man in his 30s. Maybe you have some assistance? You look like someone important. Because you've got combat armor and everyone else around here just has, you know, crappy little metal stuff. I'm Caleb. I train and organize the regulators here. Can you tell me about Adytum? Like, why is it Adytum and not the Boneyard? Nice enough town. Me and the regulators work hard to keep it that way. Anyone in particular you want to know about? Who runs Adytum? You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna call it Boneyard. Boneyard is a lot easier to pronounce than Adytum. I'm sorry. Boneyard here is run by John Zimmerman. He's an upright fella, takes good care of the town. You should go and see him. Anything else? What's going on here in the Boneyard? You know what, game? I would like a little bit of consistency. Is that too much to ask? Is it the Boneyard or is it Adytum? You know what? Tell me about the Boneyard. Got the Blades up north, a pretty pathetic herd of people, and the Gunners a little north, and away to the east through the Deathclaw Playground. You have a Deathclaw Playground. What kind of city is this? What's the history? Oh, also a ways to the south of here, you have the Children of the Cathedral. Met them, killed them, who run a hospital and a big church. I feel no guilt about meeting them and killing them. Up a little bit to the north and to the east, you got the loony followers of the Apocalypse, who are all peace types. So wait, the Children of the I did not know that the Children of the Cathedral and the Followers of the Apocalypse are different people. Who are the right... Tell me about the Children and the Followers. Well, the Children of the Cathedral all live in this big black church-type building. They have some sort of big god, and they go around trying to convert people to their cult. And what about the Followers? Not with the Followers? Tell me about the Regulators, will ya? We are the police force for the Boneyard. Most folks around here know enough not to cause any trouble. This Zimmerman you told me about, where can I find him? You'll find him in the big building to the southwest. You might be able to put enough sentences together to let you know he might be able to put enough... What do you mean he might be able to put enough... Gosh dang it, tongue, work today. He might be able to put enough sentences together to let you know that we're looking for some help with the blades. What? Question 1. What's wrong with his speech that he need help to put together a few sentences? Question B. What's going on with the blades? They've done something to Zimmerman's half-witted son. But like I said, go talk to Zimmerman about it. Alright, I get the picture, I guess. I'll go talk to Zimmerman. Before I do that, there's a hole in the roof saying, hey, here's an interesting guy. I wonder what he has. He has a look of a merchant. Merchants are good. Merchants are my friend. What may I ask your name? Everyone just calls me Smitty, probably because I'm the local blacksmith. Well, that's good. Can I ask you a few questions? Where do you get all your shop equipment? Do you make all this stuff? Any competent blacksmith can make his own anvil. I'll admit I might be wrong, but I don't see an anvil. Of course, I really just sort of learned the craft by practice, but I made most of my own tools. And, what do you make here? I make and repair tools and implements here. I also fix things for the hub merchants. With the help of Miles, the chemist, I reload bullets from time to time. Can you make guns as well as bullets? Building guns and making shells takes machining, and I just don't have the tools for that. But with the help of Miles, the chemist, I can reload old brass, since I can cast bullets. Alright. Nothing else. Wait, don't exit the screen. I still want to barter. What all do you have? You got Stimpaks. Stimpaks and not enough cash, and not enough caps to make it worth my while. Let's tell you that. Tell you what. Give us all your Stimpaks. What else can I give you? We're not selling the alien blaster or the painting of Elvis. How much is that worth? Done. That's good enough. All right. See you around. He mentioned a chemist. I'm betting it's this lab coat looking guy here. Lorraine, a scav from Adytum. You look interesting. If only because you have green hair, and I don't think I've seen that on anyone else here. Are you new here? Yeah, can you fill me in a little? I suppose. What do you know about? Tell me about the Boneyard. This used to be a big city called Los Angeles, but the bombs hit really hard. Now there's just the Angels Boneyard. We Adytowners are just trying to survive in the wreckage. What's a Los Angeles? Lots of people lived here. From what I hear, the survivors hid in a big place called a vault and came out years later. Some of them started the Regulators and then founded Adytum, while the others formed the Blades. The gun owners aren't from here originally. You know, where is this vault? It's a hobby of mine to visit vaults, you see, and occasionally steal everything they have. Not that I would do this, you know, but you know, it'd be nice to know. Supposedly it's somewhere south here, but I don't know really. I think everyone left because it was broken. Broken vault, gee. I'm beginning to see a pattern with Vault-Tec stuff. They break. Can I ask you something else? Tell me about the other residents of Adytum. Tell me about Zimmerman. Zimmerman watches over our town. He makes sure that everyone gets fed and that everyone has a job to do. How about Caleb? Caleb is the leader of the Regulators. It's his job to protect Adytum. He seems to enjoy it a little more than he should. How about Miles? Is he the chemist guy? Our resident chemist. Miles makes bullets, and he also built the water distiller that makes sure we get clean water from the well. He's working on an underground farm right now, but he's missing some parts. Talking about Tyne. Who's Tyne? How do I know who Tyne is? Tyne runs the shop. It's in the bunker near the gate. Note to self, check it out. He trades with the hub merchants for us. Alright, tell me about Smitty now. Smitty is a tinker of sorts. He's good at repair work. He casts bullets and fixes broken stuff around town. Okay. I want to know about nobody. It's nice talking to you. Nice talking to you too, I guess. You know what? You look... You know, it's kind of hard to... You all look the same, you know that? You're all inhabitants. Where am I at? There I am. That's one thing I don't like about this game, is that it's too hard to miss your model. Hello, stranger. How may I be of service? I'm running around and getting to know people. I'm called Chuck. Welcome to Adytum. I'm afraid that most people here aren't too forthcoming with strangers, though. Yeah, I noticed. People of Adytum have much to do on a normal day. They don't want their work to be found wanting at the end of the day. They don't want their work to be found wanting. Who is finding their work wanting? Is there something I need to know about? Some dangerous, shadowy overlord that I need to be aware of and possibly overthrow? Things seem a little quiet. The regulators make sure of that. People of Adytum sometimes suffer because of their strict rules. And you're okay with that? Since I wish to stay here, I accept the regulators as part of that which is Adytum. However, I do what I can to lighten their lives. You don't seem to agree with what they do. The regulators protect their own interests, and I must respect that. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I can understand it at least. So, it would seem that all is not well in the Boneyard. You got the regulators, who are pretty strict, apparently. You got the Blades up north. We might need to go check them out. But for now, let's go talk to the chemist. Miles, they said he was. Can't talk right now. Don't worry, I wasn't. Stay in line. More and more, it's starting to look like a shadowy dictatorship, you know that? I don't believe we've met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you? That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? You know, judging by appearances is bad, Charles, but what are you studying, Miles? I'm a chemist. Mostly I make primer and powder so that we can reuse the brass casings from bullets. But I also dabble with some other chemicals. Ooh, I'm a smart guy. Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find someone who can appreciate chemistry. But to answer your question, some of the materials we get from hub merchants. Others I manufacture or just find in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as from the strains of fungus that I cultivate. So, you make bullets? Yes, although Smitty is the one who actually casts the bullets. I just refill the brass casings. Do the hub merchants make a nice profit off you in the town? Yes, well, we have to make a living. Since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning, we have to buy food from the merchants, and bullets are the only thing we have to sell. I guess I could volunteer to get the parts. Really? That would be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts, but I'm sure that if you could just scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. Samael might be able to give you some help. Samael. Who are you, oh Samael, I wonder? I'm betting it's you, with the funny-looking armor. I don't believe we've met. You are Charles. The pleasure's mine. I'm called Samael. Samael, I do not like... Oh, Samael. Sorry. Seuss, I am not. What do you do here? I'm a scavenger. My job is to search out all the boneyard for useful items and information. Dangerous work. Why is it dangerous? Well, you got the death claws out there, and then you got the regulators back here in Adytum. Both ain't the most forgiving types. And how do you avoid the death claws? We only work at night, and we're good at what we do. But I'll admit, not everyone always comes back. I sent a guy out last week to look for some parts for Miles, and we haven't heard from him since. Last transmission was that he found the parts and was on his way back. So that means we're going to find the parts out in the Deathclaw area. Of course we are. Well then, let's go talk to Zimmerman, I guess. Which building is he in? Is he in this one? It's either this one or that one. Hey, hello. A middle-aged man in civilian clothing. You got a unique description. I'm gonna loot your stuff first. Ooh, booze. I don't need booze. How about that one? Nothing. So, hello. Who are you? I'm John Zimmerman, mayor of Adytum. What's it to you? Your guard said you had a job for me. Mate, have you ever dealt with a vicious murdering band of thieves before? Is there any place in the wasteland that doesn't have a gang problem? You dealt with gangs before? You could say that. Good. You know how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of them all, I'm afraid. We're a humble, God-fearing town that is only trying to survive, and these monsters prey on us. And our children. What do you mean, prey on you? Well, the regulators keep them from attacking us outright, but it's all they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak in at night, kill our citizens, or to kidnap our children. And he stops a moment to compose stuff before continuing. Just last week, one of them burst through the north gate in the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body to blow up the regulators' barracks. No doubt to weaken us enough so that they could launch a full-scale attack. That's a bit extreme, and also probably wasted dynamite, I think. I'll give you 2,000 caps to kill their leader. I want that woman's head. Why just the leader? They'll fall apart without her. Her vile influence. She sounds like a fun girl. She had my son kidnapped, tortured, and killed. They left him impaled on a post right outside the gates. I guess I'll take the job. Thank you. Finally, my son shall be avenged. The Blades camp's to the north of here. Come back when you've done the job. Well then, I think that kind of demands priority over going to the glow. Actually, before we go there, what is in here? Is it just beds? These would be the barracks, probably. With nothing in them. And this is probably the bunker, I guess? Yeah, bunker. And you're the merchant. I'd like to do some trading. What do you have? 70 caps, some flamer fuel, and not enough 223 ammo to be interesting. Man. Alright. Let's go have a talk with the leader of the Blades. Because, you know, we could go in there and just, you know, announce ourselves with a shotgun blast to the face, but that's not how I roll. I talk. I speech check people. I try to fix things without violence. And then have a hell of a lot of fun when I do get to use violence. Who are you? I'm McRae. I help the Blades some against the Deathclaws and that regulator bunch. Teach them a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties. What's the deal with regulators? I was thinking the Deathclaws were the spawn of an unnatural act, but them regulators are evil. Come once a month or so, and they shows their ugly faces and drag a father away from his wee ones. That doesn't jive with the story we were told. What can I do to help? You'll be wanting to talk to Razor. A good lass if there ever was one. Thanks for the info, I guess. A strong, stout man with a bushy beard. I don't see no beard on that model. And that's a lot of people in there. That's not... Who are you, I wonder? Carbonated water. What's with the Nuka-Cola? You've got a nice low setup in front of you. It is the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink it on an hourly basis, I get a splitting headache. How much of that stuff do you drink? About 5 liters a day. Well, there's your reason. What's so good about Nuka-Cola? Yeah. Is that all? It doesn't seem to help anyone that much. So, okay, I guess I'll be seeing you. But not before I go in here and see your leader, who I'm betting is this lady in the black armor. Are you the leader of this gang? Gang? We're hardly a gang. But I am the one they all come to for direction. Zimmerman sent me. What? Did he? To pay you back for killing his son, he said. I will let you, read that in your own mind, because I ain't saying that. But I'll kill them. I'll send them all to hell. Who are you going to send to hell? The regulators. They're the ones that killed Josh. I never would do anything to hurt Josh. It's the regulators who are running Adytum, not Zimmerman. Why would the regulators kill Zimmerman's son? Josh lives here with me. I mean us. He knew the truth behind what was going on. The regulators told him if he ever... Dang it, game. The regulators told him if he ever tried to contact his father or return to Adytum that they would kill him. They laughed at him. They were so sure he couldn't get to his father. So they killed him. What did he do? Besides, I mean, die. That's usually what happens when people kill you. Late one night, he tried to sneak into town to tell his father what was really going on. I was monitoring the regulator's radio transmissions the night that he got caught. Here, it's all on this holodisk. And why didn't you just give this to Josh's father? It's not like any of us can even get close to Adytum. We'd be shot dead before we even reach the gates. Why don't I give him the disc? You would risk your life to help us? Anything to help. I'm not so sure it would help without threat of violence to back it up. What we really need are some weapons from the Gunrunners. Where are the Gunrunners? Why don't you just get some weapons from them? They're a little to the east of here, but there's a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We've never even spoken with any of the Gunrunners. You know what? Give me the whole disc, and I'll go talk to the Gunrunners before I approach Zimmerman. Thank you. This really could help us. Good luck. I'll see you later. And I think that is where we'll stop for today. We have some plot going on between the Blades and the Regulators. We have right now I'm thinking I'm siding with the Blades because they have a good explanation for what's going on. That agrees with what the people in the town are saying, that the Regulators are corrupt and they're the ones who really run the town. And if they killed somebody just to keep their power intact, they need to go down. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Gonna head over here, see about killing a Deathclaw nest. Jeez, we're all going to die. Go see about killing Deathclaw nest and making our way to the Gunrunners, and then hopefully making it back with the guns for these guys. Next time on Fallout. Thank you and good night.